Yo, what's good, everyone? Welcome to episode 4 of Trading with Wardo. Today, I'll be talking to you about the 12 steps to success. The reason I'll be talking to you about something else, not exactly my trades I've taken today, is because I have not taken that many trades today. As you see, I'm only up 0.17 on the day. To me, not having a red day is a great day. So, I definitely wasn't locked in today. I think I was just chilling. I was doing some stuff IRL, so I'm not too bothered because the days before have already far long surpassed multiple days ahead of my target of earning 0.46 SOL in a day. Nevertheless, I'm going to still stay dedicated to hitting that target and overachieving to make sure I maximize my extraction from this market. What I will talk about today though is my trading boat kid. Marco sent this to the Telegram saying that it's very viral, and I've personally seen this a lot as well. So I was like, hold on, I'm seeing a lot of videos coming out. The kid is doing like interviews and all of that about what the Vietnam Paku Jala type racing they do. So I really see the potential. Football teams are recreating it, influencers are recreating it. I've only seen this going higher. King Charles, me personally, I've not seen many King Charles videos, but that went to like 20 mil, something like that. So that was insane. Routine went to 7 mil, I believe. In my opinion, I think this could be bigger than routine purely because of how recreatable it is. Of course, routine is recreatable, but this is recreatable. So I really see this doing at least 10 mil. Obviously, that's like, I want it to do 10 mil because that'll be like 30 SOL. That'll be absolutely insane. But that's my thesis on that. It's too viral to be sitting at 1 mil. What's the all-time high on this actually? Yeah, it's chilling at all-time high, just simply consolidating these levels. I really see this going to 10 mil, just 10xing. That would be so beautiful. As you can see, it's consolidating. Lowest will drop is probably like 800, 900k and then send, but I really don't think it'll drop that low. Anyway, 12 steps to success. Change that to 12. Step 1, listen to advice. And this is kind of like a double-edged sword because you have people who give you advice to bring you down. They don't give you good advice. So it's your job to do the due diligence to filter out who wants to see you succeed and who doesn't. Because I kid you not, there's some people that truly want to see you fail just so they succeed. It's a cruel world. Step 2, hold coins. I don't believe in scalping. I used to try to be a scalper and I was decent at it, but I just didn't see the long-term potential in it because you ape one SOL on a coin, 20% here, that's 0.2, 20% there, another 0.2. All it takes is one nuke. You ape one SOL and you get nuked on minus 50%, and that's your past 2 trades gone in a single trade. I really don't see it as a positive EV type strategy. That's why I strongly advise in holding coins to where you believe the coin is maximized, valuated at, or until it breaks structure, is much more efficient and consistent than scalping, let's say. Number 3, don't buy stuff you don't have conviction in. Why would you buy something that you don't have confidence in? You need to remember, like, you and your money in this coin, you believe it's going to go higher, or you should believe it's gonna go higher. If you do not, buy. Like, really basic, but you'll be surprised how many people just ape randomly. Even me, time to time, but I've really honed down onto that since I started this wallet. Step 4, don't size in too much. You have a 3 SOL port. Why are you aping 1 SOL in a coin? It doesn't make sense. Only ape 1 SOL once you have absolute bare minimum, like 10. That's in my opinion anyway, because ape 1 SOL, if you keep using that, like, that's a significant amount of your pool. Me personally, I say maximum 10% of your pool per trade. Of course, you can kind of, depending on the type of trade you're getting, your entry and all of that, but that comes with experience. If you're not experienced, don't size in too much, you're gonna end up burning your pool. Step 5, don't look at shit websites like Paperhand. I know some people that look at Paperhand religiously every single day saying, oh, like, would have been a 10k trade, this would have been a 6-figure trade. Nobody cares. What are you doing that for? It doesn't benefit you in any shape or form. It just affects your mentality. So 5, step 6. Oh, damn. Anyway, step 6. Simply revenge trading is not good at all. Because the more down you are, you're gonna think, oh, I need to get this back. but then it's just gonna keep going to keep on spiraling into a loss. You're gonna keep on losing and losing again and again. You're not gonna end up succeeding because you're trading with a clouded mindset, because you're not thinking straight. Step 7, you're trading too quick. Focus on one play at a time. Take your time in trades. If you find a good play, simply buy early and hold. Don't try to ape one coin here and then ape another coin here and then both trades at the same time, trying to watch 2 charts at one time. Don't do that. It's confusing if you don't know exactly what you're doing. You need to take your time with these trades. Maximize your extraction from one trade at a time. Step 8. If you keep saying, oh, I saw this coin at 7k market cap, or I saw an X market cap, and then you end up buying later and you faded it, it doesn't make any sense to me. Purely because you need to buy coins based on valuation. If you buy a coin at 7k market cap, you're saying, I believe this coin is worth this much here, however, it's going to go higher. So I'm going to invest here so it goes higher. If you think it's going to top out at 70k, that's a 10x. So I say that to say, if you spot a coin at 20k market cap, and then you now see it at 200k, and you end up buying at 200k, what are you doing? You're simply being exit liquidity for other people. Doesn't make sense to me. Step 9, you focus too much on your losses. Don't focus on your losses. Don't make losses your personality. Don't make it about you. You need to focus on moving on. Learn from your losses. Just move on. Step 10, if you've made a specific bad habit your personality, you need to rewire your psychology, rewire mindset. Because if you keep saying, oh, I'm a cheater, oh, I'm fading this, that, and the third, eventually you're going to keep believing this about yourself, and then you're just never going to succeed until you fix your psychology. Step 11, you need to journal your trades. Doing the same thing and expecting a different result is delusion. Don't be delusional. You need to learn from your mistakes and never make those mistakes again. If you saw the type of list that I had when I was starting out with meme coins, saying all the mistakes I'll never make again, honestly, it's just endless. And I've never made those mistakes again. Of course, I still make mistakes here and there, but significantly less. That's why I'm just consistent with my gains. And step 12, there is no magic sauce. There is no one specific advice that's going to make you instantly profitable. It all comes down to your hard work yourself. What one of my guys told me, Vince, shout out to Vince, he said, you need to treat meme coins as a job. Your first, let's say, what people call tuition, is like your period. You spend 500 hours in a preparation period, which is like 90 days or something like that. You need to be able to invest that 500 hours into becoming a better trader. You are not going to be profitable in your first 500 hours. You're not going to be successful in the 500 hours. Some people aren't, the majority aren't. But you need to keep on going. Once you get through that 500 hours, that's when you're going to start to see success. So you need to keep on grinding. You need to be locked in at all times. You need to be looking at charts 24/7. You need to see what runs, what doesn't run, why it ran, so you can understand the narrative. As I said, for me, like X plays, TikTok plays, Instagram plays are the best for me because it's so easy to understand how a play is going to like play out, let's say. There's not really much else to be said, to be honest. But some of you really need to do some self-reflection on how you're trading and what you really want out of meme coins, because to me, some people aren't taking it seriously enough to genuinely want to succeed. All your favorite KOLs printing like 10, 20 SOL a day, some even 100 SOL a day. Big up them, first of all, like that's really impressive. But they didn't start like that. Nobody did. And if you did, then big up you, I guess. But you need to start small. As I said in my first introduction video, it's a marathon, not a sprint. Take your time. Complete a sprint first. Complete the marathon first. Take your time. Once you're able to do that, once you do multiple marathons, you'll be more confident sprinting. That sprinting is printing 10 SOL, 20 SOL, 30 SOL a day.